Yeah, family, what's going on? Yeah, tonight, man, I got a message, man, for my nephews, man. Uh, to all you little youngsters, you young men that's out here in these streets. I consider y'all to be my nephews. I don't care where you at. Your nephews to me. You know, yeah, y'all my little nephews, and you know, I always most times open up my videos with what's going on family. So being that you're my nephews, you're family to me, and family ain't supposed to steer you wrong. So we're gonna try not to. But we're gonna chop it up a little bit tonight. I had stated in my last video that I was gonna speak on the Bricc Baby situation, right? I checked out the No Jumper interview and I listened intently to what was being said, and the topic of sliding on people came up, and uh, during the conversation, you know, Flacco said, well, slide for King Vaughn, and Bricc Baby said, you can't say that anymore. Flacco was like, what you mean? What you talking about? FBG Cash? No, Lil Pab. Now, for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, uh, the rapper Quando Rondo had a person that was really close to him murdered in Los Angeles, California, by the name of Lil Pab, and uh, it was initially stated that Lil Pab had ran off on the plug as to the reason why he was murdered. But when Bricc Baby said what he said, that people can't say uh, you can't slide for Vaughn no more, meaning King Vaughn. When he said that, it gave the impression to a lot of people that people affiliated with King Vaughn might have had something to do with the murder of Lil Pab, being that King Vaughn was a BD who was murdered by Lil Tim, who is a close associate of Quando Rondo. I'm trying to break this down for, a lot of older people that might want to, might not understand what I'm talking about. So I'm trying to break it down so they can understand as well. All right. But what I'm getting at is this. All right. Now, I don't think that he was trying to slip up like he did, and I think he really didn't mean no harm when he said what he said, but at the same time, you got a lot of people out here that's looking at what you said and they taking this shit to mean that, the BDs may have had a hand in murdering Quando Rondo, little partner, Lil Pab. Uh, Check it out, man. Back in the day when I was living in Chicago, right, in the late 70s, early 80s, you had a lot of people leaving prison, man, that were high ranking gang members. And, man, when they came out, they were standing on law. And some of them laws was that you never affiliated yourself with the opposition. Now, today, young people call people ops, but back in the day, they just called your ass opposition. They used the full term. And you were not supposed to have, although it was not written law, but it was street law that you were not supposed to have any dealings with anybody that wasn't affiliated with people that you was affiliated with. Y'all couldn't make no money together. Brothers couldn't be going over in y'all area trying to get with gals. They couldn't come over here and do the same. You know, you just had no dealings. You know, and because of that, a lot of confusion was kept down. You know, but nowadays, a lot of young members, man, that be out here in these streets, they affiliate themselves with other people that might have a different school of thought than what they people have. You know, like for example, you got you got some Crips that run with Bloods against other Crips. Uh, you got some Bloods that run with Crips against other Bloods. You know, it's not like it was back in the day. You know, people nowadays, younger people nowadays, you know, they are more prone to deal with the opposition. You know, whether it be financially, most times that's what it's gonna be, getting money together. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're rapping, you know, you might associate yourself that way. But when you do that, you have a lot of different schools of thought, you know what I'm saying, amongst your kind that might be different from the school of thought that you were taught. Meaning that if you dealing with people from another area that didn't come up on the same school of thought as yourself, they may know a lot of your inside business that they probably shouldn't know, and because of that, sometimes that business can get put out there. Sometimes people can slip by the mouth and say things that they probably shouldn't be saying. But that happens when you are affiliating yourself with people that ain't got the same school of thought as you and your people. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And I'm saying that because there's an affiliation with Bricc Baby when it comes to certain BD members. Lil Durk, King Vaughn, you know, they kind of, you know, have dealings together. You know, I ain't gonna say they the best of friends, but they're allies in a sense, you know. But, but, had they not had them affiliations, maybe what that man said wouldn't have got out. Now, because he said what he said, you know, it may be swept under the rug, might be, but 9 times out of 10, you done put the police on these people now. And in all actuality, they may not have had anything to do with that young man's death. But because of what you said has now given the authorities a motive to dig and pry into your business. Yeah, I'm talking to y'all, nephew. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to say it in a roundabout way, but if you out there in them streets, you know what I'm talking about. You know, yeah, you know. See, now the feds might get involved, because of the slip of the tongue. See, sometimes we can get on these podcasts and share a little bit too much of ourselves and too much of what we know in general conversation, not realizing that we might have fucked up by some of the shit we've said in general conversation. Now, nephews, I can't tell y'all who you need to deal with. You know what I'm saying? If it was left up to me, I really wouldn't want to see none of you out there in the streets. Period. You know. But if you're gonna be in the streets, nephews, you might want to do your dirt by yourself, nephew. You might want to do that by yourself, nephew. See, because the more people that know what you're doing, nephew, the easier and quicker it is for your business to get out to the wrong ear. Yeah, the wrong ear might hear. Yeah, so, I didn't want to share nothing, man, or outlandish, and you know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to school you and, put you on a path that might keep you from going to jail. But, some decisions you got to make out here, nephew. Yeah, you know. Yeah, see, a lot of y'all don't want to listen to Unc. When Unc, not just me, but, other uncles out here be, trying to pull your coat on certain things, bring up your awareness on things. Yeah. But I just want to share that, man. I hope that what he said don't jeopardize what them people got going on, because Dirk and them doing pretty good in the rap game. They getting paid. Matter of fact, he one of the top rappers out here, you know. And it would be, man, just really terrible and tragic for him to lose everything because of what somebody that's affiliated with him done said on a podcast. Yeah. Hopefully, nephew, y'all get to the point, man, where y'all can see, man, that this shit ain't really what you think it is. The gang shit. Hopefully, y'all can get to the point, man, where y'all can see where that shit ain't really what you think it is. It's more to it than just goddamn, man, shoot 'em up, bang bang. Yeah, yeah, man. It's pain and suffering with this shit. Yeah, man. Yeah. Uh, yeah, some people, man, goddamn, don't find out until it's too late how painful the suffering really is. But it's just a message to my nephews out there tonight. Just a message, nephew. Yeah, we're going to chop it up again next time.